cockpit. She's in my head, her voice is soft, my soul's still dead. I didn't sign up for this creepy ride, but there's mom deep inside. I fight to save the world again, but every move just feels like sin. I'm in her hands, she's in the gears, but where's the line when you have no fears? I scream to break free, but she's the cage, not a pilot, just a ghost on stage. Shinji's mom is in the robot, and that's not okay. She saved mom is in a robot, and that's not okay. She saves my ass, but I can't stay. Every battle feels like family day. I'm alone with her as the fray. Shinji's mom is in the robot, where's my escape? I'm fighting for my life, but she can't take a break. She's not a memory, she's not a ghost. She's plugged into me, and that's what hurts the most. She keeps me safe, but for what price? A shattered world of frozen ice. Didn't ask for this, didn't choose my role, but here I am with my soul on hold. She's the ghost, she's the guy, but I just want my own mind. They should have known when she wouldn't speak that the line between us was getting weak. She saved my life, but with the cost. Now all my sanity's been lost. Shinji's mom is in the robot, and that's not okay. She gave me life, but took it all away. Every fight, every death, every scream feels like I'm stuck in some weird dream. Shinji's mom is in the robot, I'm not okay. I'm stuck in this mess, but I still fight today. So here I am, a evolving soul, with my mother as the controller of my role. I fight to live, but can't let go of the mom who won't leave a show. She kicked down doors, claimed her place. For her ego like a flamethrower face. Red streaks fly bright on 10, so Shinji off again and again. Half a genius, half a wreck, still walk tall with a snap neck. You say Ray's pure, Misato's cool, but Asuka's heart breaks every rule. She's the best girl, no debate. Pilot 02, full of hate. Snapped her life, then snapped some spines. Beauty wrapped in landmines. Girl, yeah, she knows it too. Dares you to flinch when she breaks through. You can't ignore a rage unfurled. Asuka rules this broken world. She outsang Shinji, crushed the test. Still couldn't sleep or find some rest. Fought arrow, a line laid bare. Screamed through space with no one there. Dragged herself from hell to fight one-eye queen in final night. Forgets the shame, bleeds in sync with every beat, and keeps to pushing off its seats. Yeah, she's messy, yeah, she's fire, but she's the one who never tires. Fell apart, then climbed back up with blood and grit in half a cup. She's the best girl, true on that. Spoke her mind and held it flat. Didn't die a silent saint, she screamed the truth, no sugar paint. Best girl, fierce and unrelenting. Short edge heart, never pretending. As Asuka's the storm, the scream, the spark. The only light in EVA is dark. Sashio walked in like a flex. First date with death broke all the tech. sham she'll slice like neon whip, and Shinji had a panic slip. Raniel was a crystal scream, sniping heads with laser beams. We were kids with borrowed pain, each fight burned into our brain. Every freak with wings and light taught us fear and how to fight. Angel attacks, they're coming in hot. One by one, we lose the plot. Geofront cracks, Tokyo 3 shakes. We punch divinity till it breaks. Angel attack, it's existential war. Each one's worse than the one before. They don't talk, they just descend and ask if you're ready for the end. Sahakyo fell from space, a belly flop of godlike grace. Lilio was a void with style, swallowed Shinji for a while. The real came to wreck the place, punched through walls with no face. Ario hit Asuka's brain, played her trauma like a game. They're not demons, they're ideas, dressed in plasma, doubt and tears. Killer the unmade by thought, another angel, another shot. Tablet smiled, said it's me, then chose love over destiny. Final form, just your own mind, turning pain into design. Angel attacks, they don't explain, just rupture logic, joy and brain. Each one's weird, each one's cruel, each one breaks a different rule. Angel attack, no end in sight, each encounter rewrites the fight. You don't win, you just survive by killing gods to stay alive. One room, one track, one brutal beat. She kicked high, I tripped my feet to defeat the angel's mirrored might. We had to dance and get it right. Toothbrush tango, ramen war, pillow fights, slamming doors. She called me dumb, I called her loud, but synced up tight and made mom proud. Sink or sink, that's the deal. Punch in time or the city feels. We practice fought, then hit the floor, cause Eva fights need dance and more. Back to back, in perfect style, she yelled, I blushed. We won with guile, sink or sink, two hearts, one fight. In matching jammies every night. We learned the punch in stereo, took down the angel in a show. Split screen fury, finished blow, but couldn't talk when cameras go. She stomped off with a victory grin, while I just stood and scratched my chin. You think the apocalypse is grim? Try practicing with her in gym. She stole my bed, rewrote my pace, then won the fight and left no trace. It wasn't love, it wasn't hate, just two kids trying to sink their fate. For one big punch, one epic slam, we fought the end with shoulder jams. Sink or sink, hit the cue, red and blue with attitude. We didn't hug, we didn't cry, we psychic doom across the sky. Evangelion, stage on high, with DDR and battle tries. Sink or sink, we found our beat, two left feet and no retreat. I wake up in bandages again, no memory but they call me friend. They say I saved the world last week, I don't remember, I barely speak. Glass between me and the crowd, I float where silence screams too loud. Red screens blinking, foot go tight. They say I fought the thing last night. My hands don't shake, my eyes don't cry, but something in me wants to die. I am a whisper in a storm, a clone too tired to transform. Got those Force unit O-O blues, break my bones, reset the fuse. You reboot me just to fall, a living glitch behind the wall. I'm your tool, your hope, your shame, but I don't even know my name. Unit O-O blues again. Wake me when it's time to end. He looks at me and sees her face, but I'm just silence taking space. Rebuilt wrong and born to fade. A soul in back of second grade. I'm the one that never stays. Reset girl in endless maze. I burned up in my entry plug, and no one cried, no one hugged. It's just another right to slot, just another soul you forgot. But one day I'll refuse to rise. Shatter the mask, destroy the guise. I'll pick the path, I'll choose to fall, and won't come back at all. Unit O-O blues still play, echo down each empty day. And praise my quiet, love my still, but I am more than just your will. Unit O-O's been through the fire. Now I want something that's mine to desire. Maybe next time I'll say no. Maybe this clone learns how to go. Unit O-O glues won't stay. I'll break the mold, then walk away. She's not a perfect leader, she's not a perfect friend, but when the world's in flames, she'll be there till the end. Vodka in one hand, gun in the other, runs nerve messes with her lover. Tells you I'm fine, but you can see she's losing sleep just like me. Late night talks, last minute plans. No one's stronger, no one stands. She's a wreck, she's a queen, trying to hold it all together unseen. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O-O, she saves the world and lets it go. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O, fights the angels' dreams below. She's got the plan, but she's got the pain. Keeps the world alive while she goes insane. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O, drowning in Judy, drowning in snow. She lost Kaji, never let it show. Fought a war while healing woe. Kept her cool, she led the way, but lost her heart at the end of the day. Told Shinji stay, then run away, but saved his ass come judgment day. She's a disaster, she's a star, leads the charge, goes too far. Gendo's cold, Shinji's broken. She's the one who keeps it spoken. Broke down, but never quit. She saved the world, still she lit. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O-O. She saves the world, and still she lit. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O. She saves the world and lets it grow. She sticks out O-O-O-O-O-O. Fights the angels, drinks below. She's got the plan, but she's got the pain. Keeps the world alive while she goes insane. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O. Drowning in beauty, drowning in snow. On last toast, One last fight, she saved our asses all that night. Misato O-O-O-O-O-O-O-O. Buried his love in wires and lore, then blame me when I ask for more. He hides behind his steepled hands, built a throne from broken plans. Mom was gone, he took her soul, stuffed her in a walking hole. Now I scream through shattered teeth. He blinks once, then stares beneath. You can't fix what you won't see. You built the end and called it me. Daddy issues, locked and loaded, raised by silence, guilt encoded. Never hug, just the keys to pilot death in bio sleeves. He saved his love for tape and screens, not for cries or childhood dreams. Daddy issues gripped in steel. I break and bleed, he doesn't feel. He cloned my mom, then made her bow. Said it's science, I asked how. Used my grief like rocket fuel, then left me sobbing in his rule. Every time I begged for light, he filed a plan and turned off night. I am not your second impact. I am not your fallback pack. I'm your son, but not your toy. Not your god or weapon boy. You weren't cold, you made that choice. Buried love beneath your voice. You crossed the world to find her face, but never once gave me my trace. Daddy issues, final phase, built the world just to erase. You chased the gods, ignored your kin, and left me screaming from within. I wasn't weak, you made me small, and cursed me for not stopping it all. Daddy issues full of spite, but I won't burn to prove I'm right. So here's your world, go take your seat. I'll save it, spite you, not repeat. You made the end, but I still breathe. Without your name, will fall your knee. She never speaks, but when she does, it's quiet bombs and awkward shrugs. Her eyes are glass, her hands are cold, but I keep watching, 12 years old. Bleeds for me, then fades from frame. Dad looks proud and that feels lame. Found her file, found her name, found my face in half her frame. Clone of my mom, why am I into this? Karma, trust, and quiet bliss. Touch her hand and lose my breath. She saves my life, then talks to death. Clone of my mom, and yeah, it's grim, but something in me leans too grim. It's not love, it's not okay, but I can't seem to look away. He wore my blood suit, blood my shame, then smiled like she knew my name. Burnt the sky to make me live, and all I had was pain to give. Gendo stares like she's a tool, but I see ghosts behind the cool. She's a mirror wrapped in skin, every answer locked within. Love or guilt or some weird thread, all my feelings go unsaid. She's not real, but neither am I. Both of us built just to try. She holds the key, I hold the fear. To reflections forced to steer. Clone of my mom, what's even real? real. I feel things I shouldn't feel. A kiss, a stare, a tangled mess, a silent nod in black suit dress. Clone of my mom, I wish I knew if I was her, she was you. But every time I reach, she slips like words that die upon my lips. He's a boy who tried to stay strong, but the world just keeps proving him wrong. Highs will spiral a fight. Welcome to Shinji's life tonight. First time in, I was terrified, told I'm the one who's qualified. But every move, every scream told me I was just someone's dream. They call me hero when I fail, but my heart's on fire and my soul's pale. When I try to run, they pull me back. Another test, just more attack. They don't see the cracks inside. Just a boy but nowhere to hide. Shinji, highs and the lows. Can't win, but I don't wanna go. Fighting through the endless screens, chasing shadows and broken dreams. Shinji stuck in the flow. He's up the light, can't take it slow. The highs and the lows, they steal the show. I'm just a ghost who's left to glow. I reached for peace, but I pushed away. Couldn't stand the words they'd say. I'm not the hero, I'm just a kid with wounds that no one can rid. But every time I try to run, they pull me back to fight again, to be the one. I scream and break and stand again, forgetting who I really am. I didn't ask for this hell, but here I am, just wishing well. Is this real or just a game? I'm burned out, but I still feel the flame. Maybe the lows are just too deep. Maybe the highs make me weep. I never chose this fight or choice. I'm just a boy who lost his voice. Shinji, highs and the lows, fighting through the deepest woes. They told me leave but left me blind. Now I'm broken trying to find Shinji, can I just leave? Or is this nightmare what I need? The highs and the lows, it's all a scheme. I'm just stuck inside this broken dream. Highs and lows, they never stop. I try to climb, I try to drop, but when it ends, will I be free? Or will the world still swallow me? I laced up boots, not sync cables. Didn't ask for EVA stables. They said suit up, take control. Then fed me to a cursed soul. Unit free, black and sleek. Felt like home for half a week. Next thing I know, I'm in the dark, and Shinji screaming through the spark. No one told me what was real. Just pilot this or let it heal. I'm so in LCL. Didn't know this suit was hell. Got possessed, turned to a beast. Ripped the sky while screaming cease. He clutched me with his mother's hands. Didn't know I wore the brand. I'm so in LCL, a casualty they'll never tell. Shinji broke when truth went loud. My body folded half aloud. They kept it quiet, buried fast. Another violent nerf passed. Sister's safe, but I got wrecked. No hero, just disconnect. This wasn't fate, it was a trick. Gendo played me fast and slick. All that rage and none to blame. Just a check move in their game. I never trained. I never asked, but I became the cursed mask. And now my friend won't look at me. Too scared of what I used to be. I'm so in LCL. One more ghost in Nerf's motel. They broke the boy, then blamed the frame. Called a sacrifice, not shame. I wasn't chosen, wasn't born just by pain. I reached for the controls too slow. They said it's fine, the dummy will go. Then blood and screaming static come, and I just watched the horror come. That thing moved like me, but dead. No fear, no thought, just go for head. It tore the plug, it snapped the spine. All with my face, all by design. I screamed, I begged, I slammed the glass. They called it progress, I called it trash. You built a ghost to do your will. Now you can't tell who's here to kill. The dummy plug ate my soul, stripped my name, took control. I saw myself through red stained glass, a lifeless echo train to smash. It wore my body like a shell while I screamed from dead to hell. The dummy plug, no heart, no goal, just wires dancing through a roll. I trained for weeks, I fought the doubt, but when it mattered, they locked me out. You're too emotional, they said, while that monster left my friend half dead. And still they stare, and still they cheer, like killing's better without fear. This isn't tech, this is a theft. My soul sharp, and now there's left a hollow puppet, cold and clean, a murder machine in metal sheen. Don't plug me in if you'll just switch. Don't steal my fights and make your pitch. I'm not a flaw, I'm not your glitch. I'm real, I'm what I feel, I twitch. The dummy plug ate my soul, took my name, filled the role. You think it's fine, a clever cheat, but every win still tastes like defeat. It moves with grace, it hits its mark, what leaves me curled up in the dark. I blacked out in the entry plug, the power's down, the screen's unplugged. Should be dead, instead I breathe, cause something deep refused to leave. It wasn't me who tore the shell, I just watched from panic cell. Claws came out, mouth went wide, and mother scream replaced my pride. No sync light, no control, just blood and teeth and shattered soul. I'm not the one behind those moves, I just hang on while it proves. Eva doesn't sleep, it dreams in red, it rips the wings off gods instead. When I collapse, it stands and fights with glowing eyes and primal rights. Eva doesn't rest or wait, it climbs up fate and swallows hate. I'm just a voice inside the deep, but Eva doesn't sleep. They called it rage, they called it love, but it felt like claws in a velvet glove. It held me close, it let me go. To finish battles I said no. I screamed stop, it wouldn't hear, just born and ripped and killed the fear. Don't command it, I'm its breath, the ghost still ends to cheat back death. You think I saved the world that night, then you weren't watching it take flight. It's not a mech, it's not a tool, it's something born to break the rule. I'm not the pilot, I'm the key. Eva's rage runs deeper than me. sleep, it waits in dark. A hungry god with more fears more. When I wake down, it still ascends, and hears the heavens of their ends. Eva doesn't play or plead, takes the form of what you need. And when I'm gone, it's still like we. But Eva doesn't sleep. I used to think I made a run, but I'm just echoes when it's done. It's not alive, it's something deep, and it remembers when I sleep.
He came from nowhere, no one knew, with silver eyes and a heart so true. He spoke in whispers, took my hand. I thought I had it all planned. Kaworu, you took my breath, taught me love, then brought my death. You're my angel, you're my light, but I had to end it. I had to fight, head over heels, and then you broke. All I felt was a final stroke. You said you loved me, I said goodbye, but all I saw was heaven's lie. You showed me peace, you showed me warmth, then turned it cold, took me off course. Head over heels, but off it went. Love in the air, but hearts were spent. You're the angel I never got, the one I wanted, the one I fought. Head over heels, and then you're gone. I'll keep you here, but I'm alone. Head over heels, you took my mind, but I left you in a world I can't unwound. Your smile was real, your touch was pure, but in the end we couldn't endure. I pulled the trigger, you were gone. Now I'm left and still holding on. You never fought, you never cried, but all I felt was your love denied. You didn't flinch, you didn't run. You knew the end had just begun. A perfect lie, a perfect smile, but I still wonder, was it worth the while? You came to me and broke my chains, then slipped away in angel rains. No goodbyes, no final song, just left me here to right the wrong. Head over heels, but off it went. Love in the air, but hearts were spent. You're the angel I never got, the one I wanted, the one I fought. Head over heels, and then you're gone. I'll keep you here, but I'm alone. Head over heels, you took my mind, but I left you in a world I can't unwind. So goodbye, Kaworu, it's not fair, but I'll never forget the love we shared. You're the angel who fell for me, and now I'm lost in eternity.
Everyone's swooping, I'm feeling fine. No more walls or anxious time. All the pain just melts away. Guess I won't text back today. Sync me up with your regrets, drown me in that LCL mess. Who needs shape or skin or names? We're just thoughts with better aims. Instrumentality, it don't seem so bad to me. No more heartbreak, no more shame, just drifting in a soul-string game. Yeah, we broke reality, but I found peace in entropy. Instrumentality, finally just letting me be. Gendo's got his final plan, holding hands with ghostly fam. Re-eyes and moon-sized hologram. Shinji screams, but I don't give a damn. Third and that's my mental break, but now I get my coffee fake. Floating faces, tangled thoughts. Freudian dreams and table knots. You can't fire me, I quit the world. Now I'm just a fart unfurled. Say goodbye to prison doors, I'm just vibes and open pores. If heaven's weird, then count me in. I'll never have to talk again. Instrumentality, it don't seem so bad to me. No more bodies, no more fear, just a cosmic therapy sphere. Yeah, we knew identity, but now I'm finally free. Instrumentality, yes, this was my destiny. Came to town with a bag and stare. That said get in like he cared. First fight ended in red and shame. Crowd cheered loud, but I felt lame. Tried in suits, broke some glass, saved the world and fell on my ass. They said you're chosen, save the race, but I just needed one kind face. Congratulations, I still wanna die, save the earth, but don't ask why. Gendo nods and walks away while I break down every day. Congratulations, I still feel weird, built a god and disappeared. If I scream and no one sees, did I really save humanity? Played my cello, held the chord, while Tokyo felt a psychic war. Punched my friend, lost my voice, said I'm sorry like I had a choice. Tried to run but stayed in place, felt her breath, then left no trace. I'm not your hero, not your king, I'm just a kid with a nervous swing. Put me back inside the shell, well, quiet sounds like peace, not hell. You call me weak, I call it true.
First one dropped, look clean, look tight. Eva's back in sharper light. Same scenes, but crisper, still familiar. 2.0 dropped and it got weirder. Asuka renamed Maria appears. Shinji's smile, we hold our cheers. We were hopeful, we were loud till 3.0 hit like a shroud. Fly me to the rebuilds, break my brain again. Every movie's here and then it hurts again. We thought we knew what Shinji do, but 14 years passed, and so did you. Fly me to the rebuild, make it make some sense. I'll buy the Blu-rays, then feel tense. Third one hits, no hand to hold. Kaworu's there, but left me cold. Unit 13, 2 spheres, 1 fate. Shinji messed up real estate. By the time we reached the end, I didn't know who hurt or when. We screamed at screams, we mean the boy, and cried when Unit 01 got destroyed. Watched Gendo washed Ray grow and still asked, what does it mean though? But then it landed, the calm complete. A train wave, a soft repeat. Goodbye to Eva Street, endless war. We closed the loop and walked out more. Fly me to the rebuild, I'll take the ride again. From height to hurt to some house end. The flames, the tears, the midnight streams. The end was stranger than our dreams. Fly me to